Take a deep breath in. Let it go, let it out. Do that again, breathing deeply. And arrive fully into this space. Welcome and welcome back. So good to see you. I want to start with saying thank you all for your generosity, all of your support. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and giving so beautiful comments to me. And it's been so much fun to get to know you guys better. I appreciate you all so much. If you don't know me, I'm Isabel Katarina. I'm a Nordic medicine woman, a psychic channel, and spiritual teacher. And I've been called by my spirit guides and through my own journey to come on and make these videos for you guys for this last few months since I started. And it's been so beautiful. And how funny it is, how energy moves through us all, and how we are all so deeply interconnected that no matter from where in the world that you are and that I am, when we are tuned into the same frequency, that this is a specific soul group that I am geared to talk to, and you will know in your heart when these messages are for you because you resonate with me, you resonate with the frequency that I am translating into words. And these messages are meant to find you at this time because you're being prepared and you are rising to become more than what you have ever been before. There's been initiations and teachings and so much feeling maybe put on hold in a way. And it was funny because this hangman fell out of another card deck the other day in my room, and it fell out in reverse, and now I put it back in the deck for this reading and it comes out straight away again. And the hangman man is in reverse. He's standing now on one leg. He's ready to move forward. So it might have been been hanging. You've been hanging in there. You've been hanging in there in the sense that it's been the eye of the storm. A lot of things has been changing, tower moments, many things shifting for you, but also on the inner planes, on an energetical, very deep level, you've been upgrading so much, and you're starting again. When I was saying that, the coins of pages came out, and also the cups of pages. So it's just this new beginning that you're starting. The world is coming out. It's like the world is really in your hands, and I have said that before. There's been another part of it because you realize that you're the conscious fool now. The fool is awake. Yeah, you're maybe before you felt like the fool of moving through life and wondering why you don't fit in anywhere, or why things are not working out the way that you expected, or that you have so big dreams and so big visions and so many mystical experiences happening to you that other people cannot always understand and see, and that feeling of maybe loneliness and separation, but then coming into union with yourself again through this whole journey that you've been through, and it's giving you new energy. And that's what I was saying with the Fool. Now the Two of Wands come out, and this person is holding the world in her hands, and is looking out over the horizon and has a completely new view of life, and that's where you are. And if anything, I'm here to be a physical reminder of how far you have come, to just support you in this knowing that you already have, that you're going through something big and that you're meant to rise to become more than what you've been before. And for that to happen, the old needs to die and be removed somehow. Feeling something with my throat, so I feel like that's been a part of the journey for many of you. This journey of awakening to your power, of taking your power back in your voice, of starting to really put words to, which is also manifesting manifesting what it is that you really want and how it is that you want to live your life. And judgment is coming through, and it's been like that judgment day for yourself. Like, what is it that I really want? Or why am I following a path that doesn't feel right for me? Or why am I staying in this job that doesn't feel good anyway? Why do I pretend to be stuck when everything inside of me is telling me that I'm free? So near here we have the Knight of Cups now, with the white horse again that keeps showing up. So that's the thing, you're just realizing that, oh, I've always been free, and I'm limiting myself, thinking that I'm stuck to these different narratives, these different stories that maybe not even was mine from the beginning. It came from my family or society or school or that person that said that at that time, and then it became my thing. And the star is coming out to show you that you are realizing that you're the star in your own life, and that you're like, this is my life. This is my life, and I want to live it the way I want to live it. I don't want to play small anymore. So you're becoming now, from being maybe feeling like a fool in a sense, or maybe from the outside you look like a fool, like, what is this person doing? You're following things that doesn't make sense, logical sense, but for your heart it really does. So the Queen of Cups is under here, and then also the Page of Swords. So a lot of pages, 3 pages are out, and under here is the 8 of Swords. So this is the feeling you're coming out of, with the realization that, hey, I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck here. I'm not gonna let my past hinder me from creating a beautiful future. So the Ace, like, you're just pulling up your sword right now and like cutting through any illusions that you before had about your limitations, so that the sun, you can simply allow the sun to shine because it's already shining. But you're now on the frequency where you can really allow it in and take it in and enjoy it and really like soak in the sun, the sun in your own life. So that's what is happening. The Fool is awake, a new custom in the closet. Why not? Adventure awaits. You become much more excited about a new adventure, like the adventure of going somewhere you've been feeling drawn to for a long time, or reaching out to that person you've been thinking about, or quitting that thing that you don't want to do anymore so that you create space for the new, and like all of these things that wants to come into place. And it's like a new custom in the closet. You're choosing a new title. You're like, oh, before I thought I was this, and this was actually limiting me, but I'm realizing I can be anything and everything that I want to be. So the Tower was coming through your energy to remove the things that was not in alignment with your highest path, with your highest strength, with your highest timeline, basically. Wow, I'm just coming on here and talking fast, being excited. 5 of Swords popped out here in reverse. So yeah, like the fight is over, definitely is. And to be the King of Coins again is to be back. This red energy is like a new stability coming into your life, feeling more stable. But I keep being called back to the thing with the Fool, and that the Fool is awake and you're putting a new custom in the closet. And it was kind of a written poem I did a few years ago, and it kept coming up this last few days. It was like, yeah, the Fool is awake, a new custom in the closet. Why not? Adventure awaits. Out of the door that was never even locked, signs are everywhere, third eye is opening. So your third eye is opening, your visions are opening. And like you realize the door was never even locked, so you can just open it and go out, and like, out of the door that was never even locked, signs are everywhere, third eye's opening. And then it goes, safely guided in every step, from stone to stone in the river, with no aim or goal. So when the adventure starts, the aim or the goal of it is just to enjoy it, is to skip from stone to stone in the river without feeling that you're trying to rush to get anywhere, because you realize that you are already everything you need to be, and that you recognize how far you have come, how much you have healed, and how ready you are to step out of the door that was never even locked. Which means initiating that dream that you've been thinking about, or initiating, it feels like there's an initiation of, which which means taking action towards something that it's been coming through you again and again and again, and it wants to find more life. It wants to take more space. So you realize that you're safely guided in every step, and that everything is happening for you and not to you, knowing that all of the signs that are around you every time keep showing you and sharing with you and guiding you towards the next best step for your highest timeline, which also brings all the lessons and all the learnings. But you have realized and you're learning that you didn't lose anything. Like all the work you've done, everything that kind of came and passed in your life before, it was not for nothing. You didn't lose anything by all of that coming out of your life. Then also the 5 of coins. So the 5 of swords in reverse, 5 of cups, and then the 5 of coins. And the 5 might be significant. If you're seeing that, then there is like big transformation right now. A lot of change. It is, the 4 is a lot more stable ground, solid foundations. 5 is like, oh, there's an interruption but it's a good way. It's a good thing because you're upgrading. It's some old things that doesn't mean to be there. So the swords and the cups and the coins is like also this kind of mental worries going out of stop fighting yourself. The 5 of cups is more the emotions, like, oh, like you didn't lose anything, you gained so much wisdom from all the experiences that you had. And the 5 of coins is like you're not alone. You're also meeting my energy, and I'm sure you're meeting more than my energy these days. Once you started to unlock this deeper journey that you are on. Yeah, so the Ace of Coins, then it's like new beginnings. There will be other people showing up in your life to teach you, be a reminder for you, give you transmissions of energy. That's really what these readings are about. Like I love doing them and using the cards and talking to you, but what I'm doing is translating a specific frequency and that you are resonating with, because it is something that you are being reminded. It helps you to remember the frequency that you're also holding in your heart. And we are mirroring each other. So all of this has been so much about this conscious fool coming out of the cave, finding a new hope, a new sun, a new way of seeing your life. And so let me go back to the poem, because I have it written down here, and it's like, and then it goes, connecting the dots, looking back, embracing uncertainty as home. Souls are calling, we are on our way. So you're like, you keep connecting the dots, you keep looking back, connecting the dots, and when you move forward, you're trusting. Like that's why it looks like a fool's life, because other people look from the outside and they're like, that sounds foolish, like why would you do that, or like why would you just book a ticket and you don't even have all the money, or like you quit your job and you don't have a new one yet, or like you're doing things that maybe, oh, I'm just packed my bag and went there. Now the 2 of swords are coming out with decisions. This has been a thing lately about making the right decisions. Just want you to know that you can't make the wrong decision. It cannot happen. You're making the right decision all the time for the level of growth that you're being calling in to be able to elevate to what you're here to become. So that's also why you're being called to trust more. Your intuition, High Priestess. So you're being called to trust your intuition, to trust where you are being called to. And being the conscious fool is not just being irresponsible about things, but it is like this, we talked about it before, like it takes a fool to believe in magic. It takes a fool to believe in love. It takes a fool to believe in the wonders of life. But how many people have created amazing things, and some people look at them still and think they are a fool, but for other people they created something super beautiful or beneficial or healing or usable or whatever it might be, but it started with a dream inside of their head, and they believed in it enough, or at least had the journey enough. 8 of Cups coming out, like the journey enough to connect to it until it started to become their reality. And that's the same that is happening to you. That's why all of these upgrades that you've been feeling and the dreams that you have inside of you and how they want to take up more space, that's why they're there, because you're meant to create and share your light and take up more space, because there is more space for you. There is enough space for you. So you can look back already now on so many things and connect the dots of how they make more sense now than what they did then. Beauty way. And that's how you create the beauty way of seeing things from a perspective of how things are happening for me to learn and to grow. I can look back and I can forgive. The curse is coming out. When I talked about forgiving, so that the beauty way is also to continuously release the energetical or emotional blockages or baggage to come to completion again and again in your own energy. And so I'm really excited about what you are creating right now. I'm super excited about what it is that you are filled up with these days, and that you're gaining the confidence from remembering who you are to start moving forward towards what that is, and that you don't have to be perfect, but it will be a flow. You will notice that there is a flow to the things that you are meant to be doing, and if there's not flow, if there are plot twists and things not always working out the way we expect, then we are also learning and we are moving forward and rearranging and focusing on the sun to come back to it. The sorcerer. Yeah, like sorcering everything that you have put out, everything that you have created. Yeah, I mean, I hope all of this makes sense right now. The council is coming through. It is like you're not alone in this. You're definitely not alone in what you're creating right now, and you're absolutely not stuck. The ancient ones is coming through as well. And you are a part of the ancient ones. You have been here before, you're gonna come back again. All of this awakening things that are the medicine wheel was under there. So yeah, it might be connected to the shamanic path and to the cycles as well, being connected to the cycles of nature and the rhythm of the seasons. And also how that is changing, and that's what you're feeling. So I hope that all of this comes to you in a good way, and that it can be this like exhale for you, like whoa, I am on the right path. Like the things that are happening inside of me in my own little world, it's being translated, and there are other people experiencing similar things and are moving through it and coming out on the other side of it. And that's what we are all doing, is coming out of the other side of an old cycle that was long enough. Yeah. So the fool is awake, and you have a new costume in the closet. What costume do you want to put on now? You're connecting the dots, looking back, embracing uncertainty as home. Now I'm scratching my head here. Yeah, maybe that's because that makes us scratch our head sometimes. Good to see you guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here and wanting to be connected with me. I really enjoy so much being here with you and talking to you all. I also wanted to say that I have a giveaway this month. If you want to know more about it, look in the comments. And also I'm doing an online ceremony on May 11th on the full moon, and it's called the Blue Flame Initiation and a inner journey to the Golden Temple. And super fun to see so many people interested in it, and if you feel called to join, please do. All the info is also on my website in the description. Yeah, you'll find it all there. But yeah, with that said, I'm starting to feel a closing, a completion of our reading today. I hope that this resonates. I hope that this comes to you in a good way. I love being here with you all. I love connecting with you and supporting you on this journey and just being here. Yeah. Priestess is coming out. How are you being called to step up and lead? So this is what we're talking about today. Remembering who you are is gonna give you the courage to start stepping out to everything that you're meant to be creating. The ever unfolding rose. That you are forever unfolding, you're never done, you will never get there, you will never be complete. And at the same time recognizing how far you have come and like how beautiful you are and how much you have accomplished already and moved through in your life. But also the relaxation of I will never be done, like I will always continue to unfold. and follow the seasons of when I am meant to be blooming and when I'm meant to be back in the seed. Yeah, let all the petals fall. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. And you feel that. That's why it gets so tumbly sometimes. Protection is also coming through. So to remember to protect yourself and protect your energy and your space, and to, yeah, you can also get help from like Reiki and meditation. It helps so much. Different visualizations to cut cords and yeah, to make sure that you have a good energetic hygiene or spiritual hygiene, if that makes sense. Star Mother came through here. How can you mother yourself? To nurture yourself, take care of yourself, make sure that you're feeling in a good place in your body and mind and spirit and in your heart. To soften and allow good things to come to you. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Because that's from where everything is gonna happen. That's from where everything is gonna unfold for you. It is not about dimming in to fit in, but to understand how big your mission actually is, of sharing light, of being you, and just following your bliss and following what feels right for you is getting you there, is gonna get you there every time, and that's just how it works. So, the Fool is awake. Fool is awake, yeah. A new costume in the closet. Why not? Adventure awaits. Trust is high. No, it goes like this. Out of the door that was never even locked. Signs are everywhere, third eye's opening. I don't know. It's all just for fun anyway. And I hope you can continue to be that conscious fool, to keep sharing your light and your joy and your genius and your enthusiasm and your new ideas and everything that wants to sprout in you and grow in you, to continue to take faithful steps forward and connect the dots looking back, and to allow yourself to step out of the door that was never even locked. Out of the door that was never even locked. Signs are everywhere, third eye's opening. Oh, with that, I'm wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day and weekend to come. Take care of yourself. Hope this resonates. Thank you for all your support. I love you. Take a deep breath in.